welcome to a new episode of NBA 2K TV.
And we are very excited because we have MP in the house today. MP, welcome to the show.
Thank you guys for having me here. I've been playing 2K since I was a kid, and it's really cool to be here.
And as someone who's been playing 2K for as long as you can remember, I mean, this must be a crazy experience. What's it like seeing yourself in the game?
Alexis, it is a trip. I mean, the graphics just get better and better each year, and it's like looking at myself in the mirror, you know?
But the big question is, what about your game? Did we get it mostly right?
Oh, for sure. I mean, I do think my points should be higher overall, but I mean, overall, you guys did a pretty good job.
You know, that's not the first time we've heard that.
I bet.
So our producers tell us you're somewhat of an analytics guy, is that right?
Yes. You know, like a competitor like myself, you know, I'm always looking for the edge, so analytics helps me find that edge.
For sure.
What are some things that analytics have done to help your game?
Ooh, well, there's one thing our team is really big on analytics. It's called teammate grade.
Teammate grade? That kind of sounds like our game.
Honestly, yeah, it's actually kind of close. Yeah. But I can't give away all the secrets. I can't, sorry. But it keeps track of, you know, the million little things to quantify how to contribute to winning. So it's a huge part of what we do as an organization.
Well, it must feel good to feel the support from the team, right?
Not everyone puts their stock in it, man. You know, our GM is one of those, like, eye test kind of guys. He's old school that way, you know, like he's just kind of outdated a little bit. We call him a dinosaur.
Oh!
A dinosaur?
Teasing the GM, that's a little bold. Yeah, it's your boss.
Well, he's a good sport about it, I must admit.
Right.
And these days, pretty much everybody, you know, specializes anyway.
Yeah.
You know, so he does this, you know, old school scouting kind of stuff that's been around forever. And the data guys, people like Freddie Novak, they focus on the analytics and, you know, the other cutting edge stuff. And in the end, you get, you know, a little bit of best of both worlds.
It's like that old saying goes, our differences make you stronger.
Yes,
right?
Absolutely.
All right, well, on that kumbaya note, we want to thank you so much for joining us on 2K TV. It was awesome getting to know you.
Thank you for having me, truly. I had a blast.
All right, well, tune in next week for another episode of NBA 2K TV.
Every Friday, 4 p.m. Pacific. Don't miss it.
In the house. Feeling you, MP.
And for the teams that are struggling to meet expectations, Richard, what kind of advice would you give them at this point of the season?
Well, Kev, it all depends on why they're struggling. If they're trying to integrate new pieces, you got to stay patient. If it's chemistry issues, though, that can get a bit more complicated.
How would you handle chemistry issues when you play?
Well, some things are just unavoidable. Some teams have great chemistry, and some teams not so much.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. P.J. Washington is out there with Williams. Then there's Cody Martin. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Jordan in a two-guard. And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ball game. Brown outside. Hands it from downtown.
And the defense made their presence felt. But somehow, some way, Brown sticks it on them.
Brogdon against Ball. And here's Jordan outside. Hits it from three-point range.
And one thing I've heard about MP, he's connected with Tracy McGrady on what it takes to lead an NBA team.
Isn't that great? You know, Greg, I love MP's willingness to reach out and learn. MP can gain so much from picking over what McGrady learned during his career. And here is Tatum after the three-pointer from Jordan. And foul on the shot. A superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
Jordan can't get it to go. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they wanted.
Now here's Tatum. He's coming off a 19-point game against Washington.
Oh, yeah, and he was piling up the blocks, too, 4 of them. But it's about more than just that number. It's about getting into shooters' heads.
And Williams is right there.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And here's Jordan outside. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And here is Brogdon following the three from Jordan. Brown, good. Brown's got 5 points so far.
Wanting it more. Jaylen Brown, this man competes. And teammates, they take notice of things like that.
Hornets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Jordan has it in the corner. And it's the Hornets another 3.
And MP's embraced a leadership role among his teammates. He understands that he can be the guy to take them to the next level.
And Greg, he's even talked to Kevin Garnett about it. Nobody could rally the troops like KG. And that's exactly the energy MP's hoping to tap into.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, I got a chance to talk to Steve Clifford a little bit. Going into the first game of the season, he said we have to attack them inside and in transition. See how that works out. If they don't adjust, we're going to keep pressing it. Well, Kevin, that seems like a good idea considering his explosive team that he has. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Brown, and it's blocked by Jordan. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And now the first.
When these two teams faced off last year, no surprise, they're the better team.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Al Horford, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Tatum. Smart's checked in for Brown. And Derek White subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. The Hornets also changing it up. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Williams. Oubre comes in for Cody Martin. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Ball.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And the Celtics with the top defense last year, they are so great at switching everything, making the most of their personnel.
Now here's White. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. In the corner, it's Jordan. And another three for Charlotte. And the switching on defense that the Celtics do, it really disrupts teams.
And you don't really have mismatches to hunt. And you got guys like Smart and Williams that are out there putting pressure on shooters as well.
And here's Smart following the three from Jordan. Rozier with the steal. Oubre passes to Washington. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
To the inside, and Jordan sends it back. Gallinari against Oubre. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And they double up Jordan. Fires the three. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
White with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside, Smart. And it's blocked by Jordan. And as the first quarter wraps up. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Brogdon in at the one spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. A nice shot by Jordan.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. The three-pointer no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's Jordan. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Jordan's got 28 points for the game.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Now, here's Horford. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate. Walk the...
So it's the Charlotte Hornets out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. Back to the action in just a minute.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Charlotte Hornets.
It's obvious crashing the boards was a point of emphasis. They're rebounding by committee, and their dominance in that category is a key reason for this lead.
Their opponent needs to find some Windex because they need to start cleaning the glass.
Ooh, Ernie, I see how you did that.
All right, guys, let's move on and see the latest injury report from across the league.
They're without the services of their big man, Brook Lopez, missing his two-way presence.
Yeah, his growth as a rim protector and shooter. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. An incredible game from Jordan.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. Williams is out there with Washington. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Cody Martin. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Brown kicks to Tatum. Back to Brown from deep. And he recovers it. Outside Tatum. With the drive, a second chance effort, and it's good for 2.
The defense must be aware of where Tatum is, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range.
And they double up Jordan. He dishes it to Ball. Back to Jordan. 90 seconds now into the second half. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Jordan. He has 35. Good on the triple.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Tatum passes to Brogdon. Now here's Brown. And good coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brown's got 17 now.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And he gets the bucket.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Tatum with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Brown wide open. He fires. That doesn't go either for Brown.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And Jordan slams it home.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Brown the pass to Brogdon. Fades back. And it's Gallinari missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy.
Slow down, ref. Let them play.
The paint now.
For Charlotte, they have shot less than 50% at the free throw line today, hitting just 3 of 7.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Al Horford is checked in for Boston. Williams comes in for Gallinari. Smart's checked in for Boston. The Hornets also with a sub. Rozier's checked in. The Hornets also changing it up. Luke's checked in for Cody Martin. Jordan comes in for Terry Rozier. And Goodwin subbed in for Ball.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Left side, Tatum. Brown outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Hornets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jordan.
And there's no question his defense set the tone for his team and gave them the rim protection they needed. Outstanding effort.
Now here's Tatum. D right on him. Smart. His three-pointers off the mark.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Richards passes to Jordan. Over Smart. And yep, another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tatum deciding where to go with it. It's good.
How about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
And it's Goodwin with the ball for the Charlotte Hornets. Down low. Back to Jordan. Passes it to Richards. To the paint. And good! There's another.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get.
I saw your appearance on NBA 2K TV where you actually called a fella Appleton a dinosaur. Is it safe to say you and Mr. Appleton are on the outs?
I wouldn't say on the outs, but you got our differences for sure.
Well, do you say those stem from reports that you're on the trading blocks?
Nate, you can draw your own conclusion on that one.
But I'm asking for your take.
Hey, man, you're a smart guy. You know, read between the lines on that.
It sounds to me like you're pretty unhappy here.
Me, mostly I'm having a great time, man. There's only certain things in life that I'm not happy with.
Okay, such as?
What you think?
Well, my readers don't want to hear what I think. I mean, they want to hear what you think.
No, but I'm asking you, man. Why do you think I'm not happy?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
Nah, you do know, man.
Man, I don't
You don't know?
No, I don't know.
All right, but you sense there's something, right?
I mean, you just said there's something.
Nate, you're a reporter. You know, you don't have any idea what I might be unhappy with, given everything that you've reported.
I don't have any idea, MP. That's why I'm asking you.
Guys, y'all hearing this? Like, are you really, really hearing Nate right now? Okay, well, I think that is enough for today.
Wow.
Thank Nate for that.
Wow.
How many call-ups were there from James? More than 100. Does that include 10-day contracts? Two-way deals.
Yo. let's talk in here.
Everything all right?
Yeah. Everything's great. I mean, you're doing great. I just, wanted to talk in private.
Yeah, you towed the line perfectly. Not too aggressive, not too docile.
Oh, the classic aggressive docile spectrum.
Yeah, it's my favorite spectrum.
Anyway, we need you to back it up on the court.
Okay.
Yeah, honestly, we need a huge game from you right now. Like, something that's going to show up on your teammate grades so that you can really push this analytics narrative.
Right. We need to make it crystal clear that Othello is not on board with the future of the franchise. If we can do that while you're playing like an all-star, that will be a huge win for us.
Okay, I can definitely do that.
Right, but remember, the press might not ask you about these teammate grades, so you might have to steer the conversation in that direction. That's enough of that. Are you comfortable doing that?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm comfortable with pretty much anything at this point. I mean, you can't put the genie back in the bottle now, so...
All right, well then, like you said, just keep doing you.
You're doing an amazing job, MP. Good job. Good.
Wow.
Was that a compliment?
Yeah. Is that a tear coming out of your eye right now?
You feeling all right? You want a hug?
No, that's enough. It's enough.